get Sanjiv into the show. Sanjiv, apologies to keep you waiting. It's a Friday, markets have shot back. You must be smiling at your calls, 2400, 22,400 plus. Now, where from here on? Your call is getting, stronger and stronger. Are we heading higher?
Yeah, good morning, Ajay. Well, if you've been following ET Now and ET Swadesh, you've been making money. 22,800 is where we came out with a sell, 1,000-point correction. 21,800 buy the fear. And the fear has played out perfectly, 22,400. Yesterday, you saw the largest scramble of short covering. I still think there is more upside, maybe 22,600. But it's good if we remain in a range. We don't want exuberance before a big event. However, global cues, like I've been pointing out, are extremely positive, which means the last man in the crowd, that is generally the jisko kehte hain barsati mendak, they've jumped on the other side. Soon they will be back, and when they come back to buy and you hit new highs, that's the time to book profit. So on a lighter note, I think stocks are doing extremely well depending on which sector you are, stock you are, and continue that mode. Fear is a good opportunity as a trader when you sold in greed and bought in fear. And I think now market have reached an equilibrium where they should remain till the election results and so on. So range bound trade on the index, stock specific outperformance.
Okay, speaking of outperformers, we can't help but notice what's happening with HAL, and that stock has been on a tear. What's the outlook here, and any others you would recommend within the space, Sanjeev?
Yeah, good morning. So, Aman, HAL and BEL have been stars along with Bharat Dynamics. If you own them, you've been only making money, but a large part of that is already in the prices, which I feel. Now, you are aware that there are a couple of manufacturing and defense funds which are on the annual and which have raised huge money. So, valuations in this calendar, in this category, will always be at a premium. So, be choosy, be careful, but don't get lured into the trap. This could be a one-off. We think numbers are going to be better, but the valuations don't leave much comfort to make money on the downside. However, when you think on declines, these are a must-have in your portfolio. Both HAL, BEL, and Bharat Dynamics. As a disclosure, these three stocks are in our portfolio also.
Sanjeev, do you have Jindal SAW on your radar by any chance? Yesterday was a very interesting block deal where Nippon Small Cap and SocGen bought stock. Jindal SAW by any chance?
Well, Jindal SAW has been in our list much lower, Ajay, not at 530. I think 230, 240 is where we got in. And we are very, very bullish on that segment. I think it is getting into the MSCI mid-cap index. That is why it has been. But I'll tell you a stock which I own for the last 30 years and that has done wonderfully well. In fact, that was my first investment in which I bought my first house also, Honeywell. So it was Tata Honeywell at that time, Ajay. And at 85, I had a 1,650 shares. And today I am still having 400 shares and the stock is 53. This stock is headed to 75,000. So if you are looking for the bluest of blue chip stocks, it is Honeywell. Honeywell is a digital play which is in every part of your lives. It is a Dow component. The numbers were superb. 75,000 is a target which I have on Honeywell.
Automation, but of course, unfortunately, the tick size of this stock is so prohibitive for retail HNI. Only super HNIs like Sanjeev and some of his clients can actually buy that stock. Final comments coming in before we let Sanjeev go. Sanjeev, Naukri came out with a very good number yesterday. In fact, most of the notes this morning suggesting that IT hiring is turning around nicely. All the other subsidiaries which you always keep quoting are at much higher value. So, sum of part angle. Is it a good time to get into Naukri once again?
Ajay, just recall about 6 months back when it was 3,900 and I told you Zomato, Stake and PB Fintech are just two of the listed arms which are, they've invested in 81 companies, out of which 2 are listed which are worth 60,000. 2,500 in 81 which are 2 listed, 79 are yet to go. That is one side. The other side, you're seeing robustness in the IT business. 3,900 has hit a new high of 6,500. It may consolidate here in line with Zomato, which I think has peaked at 205. So, but if you are looking at bullish trends in the IT comeback, hiring, then for once, Info now becomes a play on pure hiring. So, I definitely have a buy on this on decline and an add. We had a position around that 3,900, which we hopefully we exited quite a bit of it around that 63, 64. but we still think this is a very good play in the long run.
Thanks so much for joining in and sharing with us those thoughts. And speaking of Info Edge,
if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.